Hello everyone, in this podcast I'm going to be doing the coffee dish for the outside cafe scene. I'm starting with one of the references images that we have in the folder on the server. It's not straight on, but it's going to help me with a little bit of guidance as to the shape of the dish. I'm going to start with creating a CV curve and starting in the center of the grid, snapping it, moving along to try to get the shape the way the bottom moves into the little splash type guard, and how far out the sides stretch. It's not going to be exact. Here we are. I'm getting the lip. I have to put a few more of the control verts closer together so they can round the way I want them. And I'm coming in. The nice part is I don't have to put as much coming in. Just have to get the shape right. And so, if you do hold it down, it does move. You don't have to click everything right away. I'm going to try to get this little indent here. And I'm going back to the center. Now, this isn't set in stone. You can alter the CV curve if you have to after it's made, obviously. And even when the geometry is made, as long as you don't delete the history, any movements or changes you do to the CV curve will affect the geometry as well. So I'm going to grab my curve, and since I have my center pivot where I want it, right at the end, I can just go to the Surfaces tab and Surface window to the Revolve options. I want to set this to polygons, quads, and control points. Now I want this plate pretty round, so I don't think 8's going to be even close enough to get the shape I need, so I'm going to double that right away. And I'm going to try 16. That's a pretty good shape for one. I mean, we don't want this getting too dense, but maybe a couple more segments might work out for. Oh, I have to have the curve selected. Yeah, I'm liking 18. You could even maybe go up even higher than that, but 18 seems to be working. That's the segments round. If you look at it, it's a really good shape already. Don't even have to tweak too much. I got it pretty good. Depending on the coffee cup, if you made one, you want this to be the same, almost the same exact radius as the bottom of the cup. So I think I like my shape. It might be a little, no, it's not too fat, it's fine. So I'm going to delete the history on my geometry so I can actually delete these curves. Edit, delete by type, history. Let's get rid of that curve. I just want to do a few adjustments to this and it should be set. I'm going to merge the vertexes in the center, because usually when the revolve is done, they are not merged. Oh, I want to be in the Polygons tab, Edit Mesh, and let's go to the merge options, make sure they're not too high, and apply. Oh, and what's this? I was in 3 mode. Okay. So let's just make sure. I might have too many edges. Let's get rid of this one here. Edit Mesh, delete edge vertexes. I could probably, well, let me see if I can use these on the bottom. I'm going to take this one, and I'm going to scale it out a little. I'm going to take the next one, scale that closer to it, and I want to push that a little up. If you've seen coffee dishes like this, usually they have this little ring on the bottom for balance. Okay, now I have this ring selected. I'm going to go to my locator tool, I'm going to press on the Y, and while that's selected, I'm going to hold down C and middle mouse click on the curve that I want it to match up with, and it's going to snap it to that curve going around. And I can do the same thing with the vert right here, holding C and snapping it down so it's flat. I don't need this one in here. I can get rid of this. Well, actually, let's keep that for the next process. I'm going to select every other edge in the center on the top and bottom. Oh, let's bring this out a little, make life easier. Okay, bring this one out just a bit. Gives us a little harder edge too when we're in 3 mode. This may be a little too soft. So I'm going to throw in another edge. So I'm shift right clicking, insert edge loop. Let's bring it right around there. And we're going to snap that as well to here. Can maybe even bring that in a little. Let's see if that gave me what I wanted. Yeah, a little harder edge on there. You could even toss in another one if you wanted. I'm just going to insert that there and bring that in a little and bring that up a little. It starts, it starts giving it that feel that it may be one piece, but there are some pieces just pushing out from the surface, so it's not so soft. It feels like it could have been separate. Okay, so I'm going to grab every other edge, and I'm shift selecting so I can grab the bottom ones too. Yeah, and then we'll go to Edit Mesh and Delete Edge Vertex, and now you have it quadded. There is your dish. You can do some adjustments if you want to make it a little fancier. You could try to give it more character, but for the most part, just keep it clean. Have fun with it. All right, and thanks for listening.